International Golden Statuette. Best Producer Award winner. Tanya.
"10 years ago, I was a top movie producer. 10 years later, I live in anonymity, became Shane's housewife. But now, he doesn't even know I'm pregnant, let alone join my checkups."
Tanya, your pregnancy report is ready. Have your family come sign.
"Sorry, I can sign it myself."
Hello, Miss Sheen.
I'll do it.
You're her husband? How irresponsible. Her pregnancy is unstable. Be very careful for the next 2 weeks. No mistakes allowed, or she might miscarry.
Thank you. I'll be careful.
"Hank, you're a global movie star now. Why fake being my husband instead of acting?"
Tanya, 10 years ago, you were a top producer, with the Sheen clan backing you. And yet, you quit at your peak. To marry Shane, to be a housewife, was it for this widowed marriage?
"What are you saying? Shane and I are doing great. I gave him a daughter, and now I'm pregnant again. I'm happy."
Really? If he cares, why skip your checkups? If your project hadn't saved the Heath family would be ruined.
He's just been busy lately. He'll spend time with us when he can.
Even you sound unconvinced. How long will you lie to yourself?
Enough, stop it. You should go. I have to go home and care for my daughter.
Tanya, I'll wait for you to see your heart.
You useless thing. Don't you know your aunt needs chicken soup? Hurry up and bring it.
Auntie, please have some soup.
Don't you know your auntie can't stand such a strong smell? Trying to disgust her on purpose. All you do is cry. Hold it in.
Stop. Stop. What are you doing? Susie, come here. Mommy will help you up. Are you hurt?
You're back so late. Where were you fooling around again? Do you still remember you're a married woman?
Mom, you've got it wrong. I was at the hospital.
Madam, the young master is back.
Shane is back from his trip. Daddy is finally back for us.
Why are you so excited that my son is back? My son came back specifically to see Sia.
Mom, what do you mean by that?
You wild girl from the countryside. Marrying into the Heath family is already a step up for you. If you didn't look a bit like Sia, would my son have married you?
I look like my sister-in-law?
Mom, don't say that. After all, Tanya is Shane's wife.
What kind of wife is she? If it weren't for that eldest son, who also liked you, how could it be her turn to marry Shane?
Mom, I gave Shane a daughter. How can you say that?
You have the nerve to say that. 10 years and only one daughter. If you could have a son, Shane wouldn't have fled abroad.
What? He's been hiding from me all this time?
Mommy, don't cry. Susie is here.
Second master, you worked so hard on this trip, but still found time for an auction. For your wife. You bought such an expensive gift. How thoughtful of you.
She said she liked it. Spent too little time with her all these years. I hope this necklace will make up for it.
Tanya, don't be too sad. Although I am Shane's first love, that's all in the past. Shane's wife is only you now.
Stop it.
Go away. Let go of my mommy.
Susie.
Someone help.
Daddy. Mommy. Save me.
Help. Someone. Shane.
Daddy. save me.
Save your sister-in-law. She's carrying your late brother's child.
Shane, Susie is your daughter. Save her now.
Daddy. Daddy, save me.
Shane, save me.
Save your sister-in-law.
Susie is your daughter.
Daddy, save me.
Susie, don't be afraid. Mommy's coming to save you. Susie, what's wrong? Don't scare me, Susie.
Shane, my stomach hurts.
Look at how you raised your daughter. Knowing Sia was carrying your brother's only child, she still pushed her in.
Tanya, how could you raise her like this?
No, honey. She jumped in herself. Susie had nothing to do with it. Susie.
Shane, it's okay. Susie is still young. Susie didn't mean it. My baby, am I going to lose it?
Don't worry, sister-in-law. I'll take you to the hospital now. Tanya, if my sister-in-law loses the baby, I'll let you off.
Shane. Susie is your own daughter. Not only did you not save her, but you suspected she'd hurt someone in your heart. Do we even matter to you?
Ma'am, the doctor said she developed stress-induced asthma. She must avoid strenuous exercise. Any shock could be life-threatening.
I thought since Shane is her father, he'd save his own daughter first.
Actually, as the young master's wife, in his heart, you still have a place. Look, he took time out of his busy schedule to bring gifts for you and the young lady. This is the limited edition Wings of Angel. It symbolizes health and safety. Young Master Shane isn't good with words, but this is enough to show his sincerity.
I understand. Go tell Shane. I'll take good care of Susie.
Okay.
Mommy,
Susie.
why are you crying?
Mommy's fine. How's Susie? Do you feel unwell anywhere?
Mommy, Auntie jumped into the water herself that day. It had nothing to do with Susie. She lied to Daddy. Mommy, does Daddy not believe me anymore?
How could he? Daddy loves Susie the most. Look, this is the gift Daddy bought for you. Do you like it?
I like it. When Mommy has a little sister, Susie will let her wear this necklace.
The doctor said it's a little brother in Mommy's belly.
Susie likes little brothers too. Then, Susie will give all my toys to little brother.
Tanya, you could still laugh? How are you raising the child? Susie caused his sister-in-law to fall into the water. That was Big Brother's only child.
No, honey. That's not what happened.
Daddy, I didn't do it. Don't push Mommy.
Susie, didn't Daddy teach you? You must admit when you do something wrong. You must accept the punishment.
Daddy, I didn't.
Honey, Susie just woke up. You can't scare her anymore. Stop.
I want her to know. You can't just ignore your mistakes. Once she's punished, this matter is over.
No, please. Honey, I saw it clearly. Sister-in-law jumped in herself. It had nothing to do with Susie.
You're still making excuses? Shane, this cannot just be ignored. Go to the ancestral hall and kowtow before your brother's tablet to repent.
Daddy, let go of Mommy. Daddy, let go of Mommy.
Honey, believe me. Susie really didn't push sister-in-law Tanya.
How dare you, Shane? Your sister-in-law's baby's life is at stake, but they deliberately pushed her into the water. Bring them here now. Kneel to your brother's memorial.
No, Mom. Susie didn't push sister-in-law Tanya.
Mommy.
Where did you learn these manners? Talking to elders like that. Shane, she's carrying your brother's only child. But they wanted her dead. If you don't make them apologize, How can you face your late brother?
Shane, we didn't hurt sister-in-law Tanya. We didn't hurt her.
I've said it. Kneel and apologize now, and I'll let this go.
No, Susie did nothing wrong. Why should she apologize?
Daddy, I didn't.
A child's mistakes are taught by adults. To dare to do this at such an age, it was all your instigation.
Shane, Susie is your own daughter. You can't just take someone's word and blame her.
I've said it. Kneel and apologize now, and I'll let it go.
No, Shane. We did nothing wrong. I won't apologize.
Shane, this is your good wife. So willful, so malicious. If you can't bear to punish her, I will. Bring the family paddle. Susie, harming an elder, must be punished. Shane, these 20 strokes. You will carry out the punishment.
Shane, Susie is your daughter. She's too young. You can't hit her.
Shane, your brother is watching from above. Is this how you indulge the one who tried to kill his wife?
Shane, what are you doing?
This stroke is for failing to raise your daughter well. When a daughter fails, as her mother, you should take the punishment for her.
Dad, I know I was wrong. Don't hit Mommy. It's all my fault.
Susie, if you did nothing wrong, don't you dare admit it.
This strike is for your disrespect to sister-in-law.
Mommy.
Shane, your older brother died because of you.
Dad, I'm sorry. I admit I was wrong. Stop hitting Mommy.
Shane, why won't you believe Susie and I are innocent?
Would sister-in-law really risk her baby's life to frame you and Susie?
Yes, she would.
This strike is for being unrepentant.
Mommy.
Shane, is it true that no matter what, you'll never believe Susie and me? I thought that over these 10 years, you would at least stand on Susie's and my side. I was wrong.
Stand on your side? How could I face sister-in-law? How can I compensate for the harm you and Susie caused her?
So, you're just blindly taking it out on us for her?
Wrongdoing must be punished. It has nothing to do with others.
Master, madam, the young mistress's baby is safe.
Sia is fine. Thank God. Our ancestors protected us.
Mommy, what's wrong?
Tanya, what's wrong?
Dad, Mommy is bleeding.
Shane, only now do I understand that in your heart, I'll always be the unloved one.
Shane, don't worry too much. Tanya will be fine. She'll definitely keep the baby.
I was careless. I didn't even know she was pregnant.
Tanya is really something. Not telling you about such a big thing, making you worry like this. Shane, don't blame yourself too much.
I was too impulsive at the ancestral hall, but when I think about it, that she sent you to the hospital, sister-in-law,
It's my fault after all. If my stomach hadn't suddenly hurt then, you two wouldn't have had such a big fight at the hall.
How can I blame you, sister-in-law?
Shane, I knew it. You trust me the most.
Doctor.
The patient's in poor condition. We couldn't save the baby. She was also injured. In the future, it'll be hard for her to have children again.
How could this happen?
I'll go see her.
Mommy tried her best, but I still couldn't save you.
Tanya,
Shane, what are you doing here?
Tanya, don't be too sad. We'll have our own children again.
This was your child too. Why treasure Tanya's unborn baby like a treasure, but care so little about our own child? The doctor said the baby's heartbeat would be stable in 2 weeks. I already heard the heartbeat.
I know. You're hurting from losing the baby. I went a bit too far at the ancestral hall, but Tanya fell in the water. Because of Susie, you insisted on covering for her and won't admit your mistake. In the heat of the moment, I used family discipline.
Even now, you still won't believe. Susie and me. Sia jumped into the water herself. It had nothing to do with Susie.
If I believed you, it would mean believing. My mom and sister-in-law are lying to me. They're my family. Tanya, do you think that's possible?
So, even if they killed my child, you still won't believe Susie and me. Shane, let's divorce.
What did you say? You just lost the baby. I'll just take it as nonsense, but I don't want to hear it again.
I'm serious. Shane, let's divorce. After we divorce, I only want Susie, the Heath family's assets, the house, the car. I don't want any of it.
I said, I don't want to hear it again.
I'm out of the hospital tomorrow at 2 p.m. Then we'll do the paperwork together.
Tanya, do you have to cause a scene before you'll stop?
Mommy, don't go. Mommy, baby brother is gone, but Susie is still here. Susie will stay with you forever.
Be good, Susie. Mommy won't leave Susie.
If Tanya stays in the Heath family, Susie can get the best education, and you can keep being a wealthy socialite. Without the Heath family, what are you?
Then just watch. Without you, if I can give Susie a better life.
You're just a woman who cooks and cleans. What can you give her?
Shane, a wife and daughter. What do they even mean to you? For 10 years, I thought I could warm your heart, but I was wrong. You have no heart. I'm tired, just leave.
Fine, if that's how it is. I'll let you have your way. Leave if you want. But the child must stay in the Heath family.
Shane, I'm informing you, not negotiating. If you refuse to give up the child, then I'll see you in court.
Then I'll see you in court. Let's see how you live without the Heath family.
Mommy, don't be angry. Susie will stay with you forever.
Shane, I'm leaving with Susie. No one will bother you anymore. You and Sia can live happily ever after. Years of marriage. I thought my devotion would touch you, but I never thought, all along, Susie and I were just a joke to you.
Mommy,
Daddy and I are going to separate. Do you want to go with Mommy, Susie?
I do. I only want Mommy.
Let's go.
Where are you going? Your daughter pushed Sia into the water. Sia suffered so much, yet you act so carefree. I'm talking to you. Did you hear me? Do you have any respect for your mother-in-law?
I've already divorced your son. From now on, I have nothing to do with the Heath family. Susie, let's go.
Stop right there. Your daughter's case isn't over. Make her kneel down and apologize to Sia.
Mom, stop it. Susie is still young. She didn't mean it.
You're just too kind. Always being bullied by them.
Family harmony matters most, Mom. It's okay if I suffer a bit. I just hope Tanya can give my unborn child a place to belong in the future.
What a great performance, Sia. Ever thought about becoming an actress? I could even give you a job.
You little brat. Our Sia lives a life of luxury. How could she ever be an actress?
I was the one providing that luxury. If I hadn't been helping the Heath family for 10 years, your family would have been ruined long ago.
Tanya, I know you're sad about losing the baby. But have you lost your mind from grief?
You country bumpkin. Everything you eat, drink, and use comes from our Heath family. How dare you say you helped us?
Believe it or not, I don't care. But from now on, if anyone dares to hurt Susie or me again, I won't be merciful. And you, Sia, my unborn child died because of you. We'll settle this score later.
Stop right there. You've gone too far. This is outrageous. Someone grab her.
Susie,
Mommy,
let me go.
Mommy,
Samantha, you've gone too far.
What did you call me? This is the Heath family. She is of Heath blood. No one's stopping you from leaving. Capture her.
Mommy.
Open the door. Open the door. Give me back my daughter. Sia, you jerk. Open the door. Hank,
The master sent me to take you home. You are the eldest Miss Sheen. In all of River City, no one can bully you.
Hank, they've taken Susie. I must take her with me. Sia and Samantha will bully her. I can't leave her here.
Don't worry, I promise. I will get Susie back. Okay.
Susie needs me. I can't live without her.
Yeah. Leave it to me. Susie will be fine. Send word to the Heath family. If anything happens to eldest Miss Susie, the entire Heath family will vanish from River City.
Mom, look. Tanya was taken by a man.
No wonder she asked my son for a divorce. She already had someone else. Sia, Susie is your responsibility now, so she doesn't end up like her mother.
Thanks, Mom. Tanya, I won't let your daughter fight my son for the estate. Once my baby is born, I will find a decent way to send your daughter out of this world.
Welcome home, eldest miss.
Mom, Dad.
Sweetie, we already know about the Heath family. I've ordered it to end of all cooperation with the Heath group. I won't let anyone bully my daughter. Come here.
Dad, this ring.
This is the Sheen family heirloom diamond ring. Put it on. It means you return to your status as the eldest Miss Sheen.
Mom, Dad, I've made up my mind. Mom, Dad, I've made up my mind. Mom, Dad, I've decided. These 10 years of loving Shane, I'm just too tired. So now I want to be myself again.
That's more like it. The Sheen family daughter.
Tanya, go upstairs and rest if you're tired. Mom will take you.
Hank, I can tell you really care about Tanya. Take good care of her. I'm rooting for you.
Don't worry, Uncle. From now on, I won't let her suffer at all.
I can't believe it's been 10 years. My room hasn't changed a bit.
After you left, I had it cleaned every week and kept the room exactly as it was, just for this day, so I could bring you back myself.
Thank you, Hank.
No need to be so formal. Besides, Shane doesn't deserve you. Don't be sad over him.
It's not for him. It's for myself. I worked so hard for his family for 10 years. only to be kicked out in the end. It really wasn't worth it. But at least it's over now. Now, I just want to love myself. So I've decided to restart the production of Listen to the Wind.
Listen to the Wind is your life's work. Its scale, in all of film history, is unprecedented. Are you really restarting this project?
Of course, let's start with the casting. I'll let the industry know that I, the gold producer, am back.
Sheen Group suddenly cut all ties with us. How could this happen?
Our family only got here with the help of Sheen Group. Cutting it off now will kill our capital chain.
Mom. Shane. Calm down, both of you.
Focus on your pregnancy. Don't worry about this.
Shane. This is the least I can do. Better to take action than just wait for ruin. I just heard from a friend. A famous international producer is returning to the industry.
You mean sister-in-law? Is for me to lead the Heath family into the entertainment world.
Exactly. I heard this producer's comeback project is that unfinished movie, Listen to the Wind. That movie back then, before it was finished, already got an Oscar nomination for Best Screenplay. So you can imagine their status in the industry.
Shane, if we can connect with this producer, then we'll never have to fear the mere Sheen Group again.
Sister-in-law, do you know this producer?
My network isn't big enough for such a star. But I have a friend on the Listen to the Wind project. He's a casting director. Maybe he can introduce us to that producer. Their prep meeting is tomorrow. I'll take you there.
Good.
President Heath, attending the Listen to the Wind prep meeting today means you want the Heath family to make its mark.
Everyone here today wants a glimpse of the legendary gold producer.
I wonder if this gold producer is a man or a woman. If it's a woman, she'll surely be charmed by President Heath. Then a partnership will be a sure thing.
You flatter me, Zane.
So beautiful. This looks amazing.
Who is this woman? She's so gorgeous. Is she a new starlet in showbiz?
I saw her on the Listen to the Wind poster. Looks like it. Gold medal producer.
The gold medal producer behind Listen to the Wind. It's Tanya.
Hey, what are you looking at? It's written right here. Guest producer. She's actually an actress.
Tanya, I must say, you always amaze me.
Since I'm returning to showbiz, I must show my best side. Thank you for organizing such a grand launch. I'll go touch up my makeup.
How'd I not know? When did you suddenly become a star?
Shane, why are you here?
Faking your identity and flirting with someone else in public. Tanya, you're unbelievable.
What's it to you?
Mom told me you're cheating behind my back. Sister-in-law even tried to defend you. Turns out it was all true.
What nonsense? Are you crazy?
Who was that man? How long have you two been together?
Let go. Shane, are you crazy? Let me go.
I'm talking to you. You did everything to divorce me, just to be with that man, right? Do you plan on having Susie call him dad?
Let go. The divorce was my own decision. It has nothing to do with him.
And Susie? She's so young. You'd actually let her call another man dad?
So you actually care about Susie. I thought you only cared about your sister-in-law and her child.
I told you, there's nothing between me and her.
How innocent. Then why, when they both fell into the water, did you save Tanya first instead of Susie? Susie is your biological daughter. In your heart, Susie and I aren't even as important as your sister-in-law.
Enough. All this talk. You just want that man and fly away together? I'm telling you, it's impossible. Forget it.
Shane, didn't you marry me only because I look like your sister-in-law? You treat me as a substitute. Now that I'm leaving, it clears the way for her.
She's my sister-in-law. She's family. What's wrong with being good to her?
Some family. You're right. I was the one who was wrong all these years. I've been silently sacrificing for you all to bring you to the status of elite family today, but in the end, I'm just an outsider to you. In that case, sign the divorce papers. Let's just end this.
You even have the papers ready? And you say you're not doing this for that man.
The reason I didn't reach this point before was because I loved you, but now I don't love you anymore.
No more love? What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
You want a divorce? It's not happening.
Tanya, what's wrong?
Tanya. He's your man, isn't he?
Watch your mouth. Don't judge us with your dirty mind.
You're still protecting him.
Yes. Just like you protect your dear sister-in-law. Hank is my best friend. If you dare touch him, I'll never forgive you.
Hello, sister-in-law. Okay. She's feeling unwell. I'll go check on her first. I'll deal with you when I get back.
Hank. Am I a failure? I can't believe I once loved a man like him.
He's not worth it. He doesn't deserve someone as perfect as you. Tanya, today is the prep meeting for Listen to the Wind, and also your homecoming party. I'll be by your side, staying with you, to announce to everyone that the once world-famous star producer, she's back.
Oh, Director Sully, you're a very famous director in the industry. It's truly an honor to meet you here.
You're too kind. With you casting for the Listen to the Wind movie project, I'm sure the Oscar for Best Picture will be yours.
You flatter me.
Director Sully, long time no see.
Oh, beauty burn. Long time no see.
Director Sully, you're too kind. We're here to ask for a favor. Can you take us to meet the star producer behind Listen to the Wind?
Don't worry, at today's prep meeting, that star producer will definitely be here. But you have to let me handle the business at hand first.
What kind of trouble? Is there anything we can help with?
A child actor in the crew suddenly quit. Filming has started. Where am I going to find another child actor so quickly?
Director Sully, what do you think of Susie?
The child's image seems quite fitting.
Then let Susie play the part. Don't worry, Susie is very well behaved.
All right, let's do a screen test on the spot. The scene is like this. The villain and the child fall into the water at the same time. The male lead is on the shore. He must decide who to save first. So, we need the child actor to struggle in the water a bit.
No, I don't want to.
Be good, Susie. Listen to Auntie and go in. Auntie will stay on the shore to keep you safe.
No, I don't want to.
Why so fussy? You've jumped before.
Susie, what did your father teach you? He told you to listen to me.
Daddy.
Oh, all you do is cry. Calling mom's useless. She left you.
Shut up and stop crying.
Mommy.
All right, that's enough. Since the child is unwilling, forget it then. But if the child actor issue isn't settled, I won't have the face to take you to see that gold producer.
Director Sully, we're here specifically for the gold producer. Don't worry. I'll make sure the child cooperates for the audition. If you don't listen, I'll tell your dad to abandon you.
Mommy. Mommy. Mommy.
Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing to my daughter?
Mommy. Mommy.
Tanya, what are you doing here?
If you can come, why can't I? Sia, you caused my daughter's stress-induced asthma. She can't go near water now. She'll get scared. Don't you know that?
So what if it's asthma? It won't kill her. This is the Heath family's only chance for the Listen to the Wind launch. Letting your daughter choke on some water is her good fortune.
Tanya, I know you're ignorant. I don't blame you, but this is your daughter's big chance to be a child star. I'm thinking about her future.
More like you're thinking about your own wealth.
Let me tell you, Susie is a Heath. She must sacrifice everything for the Heath family.
Not on my watch. None of you will hurt my daughter.
Ah.
Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law.
Tanya, I know you resent me. But this is the only thing your big brother left. How could you break it?
Sia, you fell on purpose to break the jade pendant, and now you're framing me. What? Don't you have any other tricks?
Daddy, I saw it. It wasn't Mommy's fault. Auntie broke the jade pendant herself. Don't blame Mommy.
Tanya, look how you've taught Susie. So stubborn. Won't admit mistakes.
Susie is just telling the truth. It's always been your dear sister-in-law, framing me at every turn, targeting me.
Tanya only cares for the Heath family. What would she gain from framing you? Why not frame someone else? Why is she only after you?
Indeed. You can't wake someone pretending to sleep. In your heart, you've already decided she's innocent, so I must be the one in the wrong.
Shane, it's all my fault. I shouldn't have taken it upon myself to fight for the Heath family. I'll leave now.
Sister-in-law, stay. Tanya, if you were half as sensible as her, things between us wouldn't have come to this.
Whenever we have a conflict, you always choose to believe her, Shane. You tell me there's nothing between you two? How could I believe that?
You venomous woman. You won't rest until this house is in chaos.
Enough, Tanya. Look at you, acting like a shrew. I can't imagine, if Susie were raised by you, what she would become.
Shane, what do you mean? What are you going to do to Susie?
Sister-in-law, take Susie away.
Susie.
Mommy.
Shane, let go of my daughter. Susie.
Mommy. Mommy.
When you realize your mistake, then you can see Susie again.
Mistake? What's my mistake? My only mistake was marrying you. I've said it. I don't want anything in the divorce. I just want Susie.
Impossible. You're the one in the wrong. If you want to see Susie, apologize to sister-in-law.
I'm not wrong. I won't apologize.
Then you'll never see Susie again.
Stop fighting.
Apologize like he said.
I'm sorry, sister-in-law. I shouldn't have hit you, or broken your jade pendant.
Not sincere at all. Who are you showing that miserable face to? Let me tell you, if you don't apologize to your sister-in-law today, don't even think about seeing Susie.
I'm sorry, sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law Tanya, she apologized, so...
Tanya. Actually, if you hadn't broken the only keepsake your brother left me, Shane wouldn't be this angry.
Are you satisfied now? I'm leaving the Heath family with my daughter right now. I'll never see you again in this life.
Stop. Who said you could leave? You broke the only keepsake your brother left your sister-in-law, and you want to just walk away.
How much is that jade pendant? I'll just pay you back.
Oh, pay us back. Everything you have is from our Heath family. What are you going to pay with?
Fine, since it's like this. I'll return it all to you. This is from our first anniversary. You didn't have time to come back. You just had someone buy it and send it back. This was for my birthday. A hair accessory your sister-in-law didn't want. You gave it to me. And this, from when we spent Valentine's Day together. You just picked it up on the roadside for me. These things represent our 10 years together. I'm giving them all back to you now.
Tanya.
I'm returning everything to you. Now. Can you give Susie back to me now?
You think it's over just like that? The food, the drinks, the money you spent. It's all from our family. Even these clothes were bought by my son. Take them off.
These are mine.
You wild girl from the middle of nowhere. Your money was all given by my son. If you don't take them off today, don't think about seeing Susie.
Is that enough?
Not enough. Strip.
Enough, stop this.
She's the one being shameless. If she dares leave the Heath family, why is she afraid of making a scene? If you don't take them off, I'll find someone to help you. Someone come here. Strip her.
What are you doing?
Stop. Stop.
Mom, that's the famous movie King Shaw.
My fault for the venue and disturbing movie King Shaw and President Sheen. This woman is causing a scene at the audition venue. I'll kick her out right now.
Who's causing a scene?
It's her. She slapped the daughter-in-law of the Heath group in public.
Oh, I think she deserved it.
Movie King Shaw, have you made a mistake?
Not only have I not made a mistake, I actually think just one slap is too light.
Sister-in-law, are you okay?
Mom, why would movie King Shaw and President Sheen suddenly back Tanya? What is Tanya's real identity?
No wonder this woman, Tanya, dared to run away from home. Turns out she's hooked up with the movie king. Unbelievable.
A mere Heath family. Trouble at the Listen to the Wind meeting? Is this a direct challenge to our gold medal producer?
Tanya, looks like you're after movie King Shaw's status. So little self-respect. You disappointed me.
Shane, you say I have no self-respect?
You and Susie hurt Tanya and won't admit it. Caught you cheating, and you still won't admit it. If you really have nothing to do with him, why would he defend you so much?
Otherwise, how could you be in such a high-end place?
Shut up.
Oh, movie King Shaw. Tanya is just an outcast of our Heath family. Besides, she's already given birth. You're an international movie king. Don't let her fool you.
Shut up. It seems President Heath usually lets people bully your wife like this. To tell you the truth, she is the only one here who is most qualified to enter because this banquet was prepared specifically for her. Her real identity is actually...
Enough. No need to explain to them. I don't want to talk to them anymore.
Someone come here. Kick them all out. From now on, wherever the Sheen clan is, no one from the Heath family.
President Sheen, what are you doing? Listen to the Wind Prep Banquet. Even the gold medal producer hasn't said a word. What right do you have to decide?
Based on the $300 million I invested, our Sheen clan is for this movie. The biggest investor.
$300 million.
Take them away.
Mom. Director Sully, say something. Director Sully. Director Sully.
Tanya, why didn't you let me reveal your true identity?
Dogs can bite people, but we can't bite dogs back.
Our Tanya is getting better at insults.
But I'm still worried about Susie, Samantha, and Sia. We'll definitely abuse her more when they get back. I'll find an opportunity. I still want to bring Susie back.
Tanya, don't worry. With Dad here, I won't let my granddaughter suffer the slightest grievance.
Tanya, actually, I prepared a surprise for you today. Come, let me show you.
So what if he's a movie king? I haven't spent all these years in showbiz for nothing. To let him humiliate me in public. Movie king keeping a married woman. If this scandal ends up with the paparazzi, both of your reputations will completely collapse.
It's all Tanya's fault. How could she know movie King Shaw? Now our Heath family has no hope of recovery.
Don't even start. It's all because of your bad idea, forcing Susie to dive. If you hadn't pushed Tanya to the edge, would she have done something this big?
Wasn't I doing it for our Heath family? Who knew the movie king had such a fetish? Liking a married woman.
You don't understand. Showbiz is a dirty place. What a pity. I failed to use Susie to get resources for the Heath family today.
What are you talking about? Using Susie? Sister-in-law, Susie just fell in the water. How could you force her to jump?
Mom did it for the Heath family's sake. If Susie gets a role in Listen to the Wind, Couldn't it help the Heath family through the crisis?
Young master, madam sent someone to pick up the young lady.
Tell them to go back first. I'll handle it myself later.
Susie belongs to the Heath family. No way she's taking her. We should break Tanya's legs, lock her up forever. That'll stop her from causing trouble.
Mom, you still want to abuse her? Was it while I was away that you and sister-in-law always treated Tanya like this? Even being so hard on Susie?
Shane, how can you talk to Mom like that? She did it for your sake.
Enough, sister-in-law. I thought you were gentle. I never expected you and Mom treated Tanya this way together.
Shane, how can you talk to us like that? You weren't even that good to your wife before. Now you're blaming us?
It seems I owe her too much.
Shane, don't say that. It's not your fault.
Stop it. From now on, I won't let you bother Tanya ever again.
Come back here. That brat.
No. Shane is mine. I won't let them get back together.
Susie, Daddy will take you to see Mommy soon. Spend more time talking to her. Okay.
Okay.
By the way, the family portrait I asked you to draw, is it finished?
It's done. Look, Daddy.
Why is Daddy in your drawing? So big?
Because in my heart, Daddy can always protect Mommy and me.
Are you really taking the young lady to see the madam?
In the past, I truly owed her too much. Since she cares most about the child, I can't really separate the mother and daughter. Let's go.
Where are you guys going?
Mom, I'm taking Susie out. Don't stop me.
I know you're taking Susie to see her mom, but she might not want to see you.
What do you mean?
It's going crazy online right now. This Tanya and President Sheen are getting cozy with the movie king. Tanya really knows how to play around. One isn't enough, she needs two.
Tanya, you're really something.
Sir, are you still going to see the madam?
Not anymore. I know you don't like Tanya, but Susie is my child after all. I hope you and sister-in-law will take good care of her.
Understood.
By the way, don't call her madam anymore. She doesn't deserve it.
Mom.
See ya, I told you so. You're the rightful daughter-in-law of the Heath family. Now Shane definitely won't be fooled by that Tanya anymore.
You evil woman. Stopping my dad from seeing my mom. Evil woman.
So disrespectful. How can you talk to your aunt like that?
You're right. Your dad only listens to me. So if you want to see your mom again, you'd better do as I say. Tanya. So what if you're with the movie king and President Sheen? I have your daughter. You're at my mercy.
Wait, Hank. I think I left my phone in the car. Take Dad inside first.
Tanya really knows how to play around. One pretty boy isn't enough. You need an old man too?
Shane, are you crazy?
I'm crazy? I saw it with my own eyes. You were all over 2 men.
What nonsense are you talking? Out of my way, I need my things.
And I actually thought Mom and sister-in-law treated you badly. I wanted Susie to see you, and even had her draw a family portrait to cheer you up. Who would have thought you'd give me such a surprise? Is that so?
Where is Susie? I want to see her.
You want to see Susie? Come home with me.
I won't. I won't go back to that cold Heath family with you.
Tanya, how have I ever mistreated you since we got married? You and Susie have wanted for nothing. I never missed a payment for monthly expenses. Why can't you be satisfied? You must cause trouble.
Trouble? Even now, you still think I'm the one causing trouble? Shane, you still don't know what you did wrong. still don't get why I'm divorcing you and taking Susie. How could I ever trust you with Susie like this?
Susie will be fine with the Heath family. I'll be responsible for her. Mom and sister-in-law will take good care of her.
They let her fall into the water. They caused her stress-induced asthma and even forced her to dive at the party. Is this your idea of taking good care of her?
It was for the Heath family. They just panicked.
Right. Everything they do is for you and the Heath family. But what about Susie and me? Did they ever treat me as your wife or family?
I know you suffered with the Heath family, but I've been trying to mediate. Why can't you just understand my position?
Understand your position? Susie and I, because of you, became a complete laughingstock of the Heath family. And you still want me to understand you? Shane, you're pathetic. Get out. I don't want to see you.
You're hopeless. Tanya, you'll regret this one day. I'll wait for you to come back and beg me.
Auntie, why are you wearing my mommy's clothes?
Because I just love your mommy's things. Her clothes, her jewelry, and her man. I like them all. I want to have them all.
You bad woman. I'm telling Daddy about all your evil thoughts.
Tell me. Anyway, your mom doesn't want you anymore, and your dad left you in my care. Tell me. Shouldn't you listen to me? Looks like Shane and Tanya had a huge fight. Stay there. Don't come out without my permission. Shane. What's wrong? You look upset since you got back. What's the matter?
Nothing. Sister-in-law, why are you wearing Tanya's dress?
Does it look good on me? Doesn't it fit better?
Take it off.
Why are you shouting?
I'll check on Susie. Get some rest.
I didn't mean it. If you don't like it, I won't wear it. I saw you were sad and wanted to comfort you. I was wrong. I'm leaving now.
Sister-in-law,
Damn it.
What are you looking at?
Susie, what's wrong? Susie, what's wrong?
Help me, help me.
Be good, Susie. Auntie will get your medicine. Medicine. Susie, hang in there. Auntie is getting the medicine now.
Auntie, don't go, help me. Please, help me, Auntie.
Shane, why are you here?
I'm checking on Susie.
Shane, Susie is already asleep. Don't wake her up.
Thanks, sister-in-law. Even though Susie isn't yours, you still care so much.
As I should. Since you left Susie with me, I'll care for her like my own daughter.
Daddy.
Why does my heart feel so heavy? Like something is about to happen. I'll check on Susie anyway.
Shane. Shane, Susie is fine. Don't you trust me to take care of Susie?
That's impossible, sister-in-law. It's because I trust you. That's why I left Susie in your care.
Then don't you worry. As Heath family children, I'll take good care of them. Even if I give birth to your brother's posthumous child, I won't mistreat Susie.
Sister-in-law, if Tanya had half your class, the two of us wouldn't have ended up like this.
Hey, Susie?
Mommy's here.
Susie? What's wrong, Susie?
Mommy. Medicine.
Susie, don't hang up. Mommy is coming to get you.
Shane, don't overthink it. Tanya probably didn't mean to flirt with the movie king.
That's exactly why. That's why. I can't let Susie pick up her bad habits. I must tell Susie, when she grows up, to be filial to you. Sister-in-law, are you okay?
It hurts. My stomach hurts.
You. Just hold on. I'm taking you to the hospital right now.
Mommy. Susie feels so bad.
Susie, wait for Mommy. I'll be there soon.
Mommy. Susie misses you.
Susie, what's wrong? Don't scare Mommy.
Tanya.
Shane, where is Susie?
Tanya, what are you doing here?
Susie. Susie.
What's wrong tonight?
Shane, let go of me. Where's Susie? Susie is dying, don't you know? What kind of father are you? She's your own daughter. She's sick, don't you know?
Susie is sleeping soundly upstairs. What could be wrong with her? Sister-in-law just tucked her in. Why are you going up there?
Shane, Susie's asthma is flaring up, do you know? And you're still here holding your sister-in-law.
Tanya. Were you sleeping? Having a nightmare? Susie is doing just fine here. Don't overthink it.
If anyone dares to stop me from seeing my daughter today, I'll fight you to the death.
Tanya, don't do anything reckless. Put down the knife. Sister-in-law, are you okay? I'll deal with you when I get back.
Susie, Susie, wake up. Don't scare Mommy, Susie. No, it's impossible. Susie, wake up. Susie, don't sleep. Hang in there. Mommy's taking you to the hospital. Let's go. Shane, come back. Shane. Shane, come back. Shane. Shane, is your sister-in-law really all you care about? Susie, don't sleep. Hang in there, Mommy's taking you to the hospital. Doctor, is there a doctor? Doctor, please save my daughter. She won't make it.
Can't you see we're busy? The whole hospital is in a VIP ward saving the young mistress of the Heath family. Just wait your turn.
Young mistress of the Heath family. See ya. Shane, your own daughter's life is on the line. And you're calmly staying with your sister-in-law. Do you even have a heart? Is this what you meant when you said you'd take good care of Susie?
The child has missed the window for treatment. We did our best.
No, doctor. Please save her. She's only 7. Money is no object.
It's not about the money. This child has been gone for a while. Even a miracle couldn't save her now. I don't understand how you people manage to be mothers, paying so little attention to your child's condition.
My condolences.
No. Please no. Please no. Susie. She's just sleeping. Susie, wake up and look at Mommy. Susie.
Shane, thank you for today. If you hadn't rushed me to the ER and got specialists to check on me, my child, I'm afraid we might lose the baby.
Don't say that, sister-in-law. Carrying my brother's child, taking care of you, is what I should do. Tanya, hospital bills are paid. Just focus on your pregnancy.
Oh,
What's wrong, sister-in-law?
Shane. I still don't feel quite right. Can you stay and keep me company? After all, it's not easy for me to be pregnant alone. Shane. You're worried about Susie, aren't you? Don't worry. I put her to sleep myself today. Tanya's probably just being childish, that's why she's acting up. Don't blame her.
Here's an idea. I'll have Tanya take the child for a couple of days, so you can rest and relax.
Okay. Shane. Thank you for taking care of me and the baby. Without you, I wouldn't have made it this far.
Had enough hugging, Shane?
Tanya, why are you here?
Am I interrupting your intimate moment?
What nonsense now? Enough trouble tonight? Look what you've done to sister-in-law. How can I trust you with Susie when you're like this?
So you do remember Susie? I thought you only cared about your dear sister-in-law.
Tanya, I've told you many times. There's nothing going on between me and her. If you insist on being jealous for no reason, then there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Then go ahead and live happily with your dear sister-in-law. You'll never see your daughter again.
What are you talking about?
Susie doesn't need your care anymore.
Shane, my stomach hurts.
Sister-in-law, are you okay? Tanya, just go home. Done here in a few days. I'll come find you. We'll discuss the child's custody then.
No need. That won't be necessary anymore.
What did you say?
I said, you'll never see your daughter again.
Impossible. I'm her father too. No matter what happens between us, you can't stop me. I'm seeing my own daughter. Take the child back first. For 2 days. Sister-in-law needs someone here. When I'm done with work, I'll pick her up.
Shane, now you remember you're Susie's father? Where were you before?
Fine, you name the time. I'll pick her up whenever you say.
Okay. 3 days. I'll give you exactly 3 days. That will be the last time you see your daughter. I hope you don't break your promise.
Fine, I'll definitely be there in 3 days.
Shane, this is your last chance. A chance to see Susie off for the last time.
Susie likes little brother too. Then Susie will give all my toys to little brother. Susie will stay with you forever. Mommy, Susie misses you so much.
Susie. It's all Mommy's fault. If only Mommy could have brought you home sooner.
Why is only the mother at this child's funeral? Where's the father?
He's at the hospital with his sister-in-law.
What? Is a sister-in-law more important than a child? This is his biological daughter's funeral.
Tanya, it's almost 10, let's start. Don't wait for him.
Shane. Do you really refuse to see Susie even one last time?
Answer it. He might be calling to pick up Susie.
Hello, Shane?
Let Susie stay with you for 1 more day. I'm not coming to pick her up today.
Shane, I told you. This is your last chance to get your daughter.
Weren't you always clamoring to pick up Susie? Why are you unhappy about her staying a few more days? Sister-in-law has some health issues. I can't get away today.
Is Tanya angry? I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
Sister-in-law, of course not. Maybe Susie is hard to handle. Tanya must be displeased.
Hank. Let's start. Not waiting for him.
Shane, what's wrong? My heart feels uneasy.
I have a bad feeling about this. No. I'm going to see Susie.
Shane.
Why do I feel so uneasy? Has something happened to Susie? Susie, Daddy's taking you home. Susie. Susie, Daddy's here to take you home, Susie. Tanya, what are you doing? Where's Susie?
You're too late. You'll never see Susie again.
What are you talking about? Where's Susie?
Susie is dead. She died while you were taking your sister-in-law to the hospital.
Stop talking nonsense. Susie. Susie, come out. Daddy's taking you home. Susie, stop crying.
Susie doesn't need a father like you. You're not worthy at all. Get out.
Tanya, explain yourself. Susie was fine when she was at home. How could she be gone just like that?
Go ask your dear sister-in-law. Ask her how she watched Susie's asthma flare up and did nothing.
You're blaming her again? You're the one who wanted to take the child away. Now something's happened. What kind of mother are you?
Shane, how dare you blame me? If you had returned Susie to me sooner, would she have died? How can you be so blind? How can you be so blind? If you had cut ties with Sia sooner, would she have had the chance to kill my daughter? Do you know when I was holding Susie on the way to the hospital, how desperate I was? I found a doctor. I begged him to save my daughter. But they said they had to save the young mistress of the Heath family first. Save your dear sister-in-law. Your sister-in-law must be fine now. But my daughter, my Susie, she's never ever coming back. Shane, do you even have a heart?
Tanya, listen to me. I really didn't know Susie had an asthma attack. That day, sister-in-law told me. Susie was asleep. That's why I didn't check on her.
Sister-in-law again? What kind of lies did she feed you? You trust her that much?
She's my family. Tanya, tell me, where is Susie? I want to see her one last time.
Susie has been buried. You'll never see her again.
Buried?
I told you. Today was your last chance to see Susie. You chose not to come. You'll never see your daughter again.
Tanya, I know I was wrong about this. But sister-in-law wasn't feeling well this morning. She's carrying my late brother's child.
Sister-in-law, always her. In your heart, is there anyone besides her?
Shane, is Susie gone? Tanya, I'm sorry. Shane only took me to the hospital because my stomach hurt. When we left, Susie was perfectly fine.
Sia, do you have any humanity left? Susie called you Annie. How could you do this?
No. Tanya, you've got it wrong. I really didn't know Susie would have a sudden asthma attack. I made sure she was asleep before we left. Shane, say something. I truly treated Susie like my own daughter.
Sia, who are you trying to fool with that act? Of all the men in the world, why? Why must you seduce other people's husbands? Tell me, did I ever offend you? Ever do anything to you? Why do you keep framing me? Why did you have to kill my daughter? Why?
Tanya, the child is gone. You're heartbroken. But sister-in-law is innocent. All these years, she's always taken great care of Susie. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Shane, are you even a father? You ignored her asthma attack and left her with someone so malicious. If it weren't for her, would my daughter have died? She repeatedly stopped me from seeing my child. What good could she possibly mean? Are you even human? Are you even human?
Tanya, calm down.
Don't touch me. Get out. All of you, get out. Shane, Sia. I won't let you get away with this. Anyone who hurt Susie, I won't let any of you off. Susie. My Susie. Hank. I failed Susie. If only I'd brought her back sooner. She wouldn't be gone.
It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself.
If Susie weren't my daughter, Sia wouldn't have hated her so much. She'd be like other little girls, growing up healthy and safe. I don't deserve to be her mother.
Tanya, what are you saying? Having a mother like you was Susie's greatest blessing. Trust me, I'll help you investigate Susie's matter, find out the truth, and get her justice.
It must be Sia. She's definitely involved. I must find out. I need the Heath family surveillance. I have to know. The day of Susie's accident, what really happened?
Doctor, check my daughter's records.
Why is Shane suddenly investigating Susie's attack? Does he really suspect me?
Sister-in-law. The day of Susie's asthma attack. Did you notice anything strange?
No. I left after putting her to sleep. Weren't you at the door too? Didn't you notice anything? Shane. You don't actually believe Tanya and suspect me?
I only believe facts. Susie is my daughter. I'll definitely find out the truth of this matter.
Shane. I can't let Shane see what happened that day. Otherwise, my status in the Heath family will be lost.
Eldest Miss, we checked the Heath family surveillance and found that day's footage is corrupted.
Just as I thought, Sia isn't that stupid. She knew to delete the surveillance, but it doesn't matter. All the pain Susie suffered, I'll make her pay for it all. Doesn't the Heath family want to enter showbiz for status? Go tell Shane then. Tell him. The Listen to the Wind crew agreed to work with them. Tell them to come sign the contract. Make sure to hide my identity.
Yes.
Tanya, Listen to the Wind is your hard work. Are you really letting them join?
Susie is gone. Even if I risk everything, I'll make those who hurt her pay the price.
Sia, I thought the deal was dead, but they still sent us an invitation.
I told you there was still hope.
Today is a rare investment opportunity. Mind your manners later.
Got it.
Tanya. What's she doing here?
Sia, if it wasn't for my arrangement, you wouldn't even be qualified to be here. But since you're here, I'm going to make you, for what you did, pay the price.
What a buzzkill. There's a jinx everywhere we go.
Tanya. Didn't expect you to get over the loss so fast. Busy socializing already.
The killer hasn't been brought to justice yet. How could I live in peace?
What are you talking about? Susie's death has nothing to do with me.
Stop acting. Shane isn't even here. Who are you playing the victim for? You know exactly what you did. And so do I. I told you I'd make you pay the price.
Tanya. Don't think you can do whatever you want just because you're with Movie King Shaw. Let me tell you. If you bully me, the Byrne family and Shane won't just stand by.
If I remember correctly, the Heath family has been in a financial crisis due to a broken capital chain, and your Byrne family is also affected. You're here today to seek a partnership, but I am here to destroy your little dream.
Tanya, stop dreaming. Let me give you a piece of advice. Showbiz is a messy place. Once Movie King Shaw gets tired of you, who will even look at you? You're just a used, loose woman. You dare hit me?
So what if I hit you? Do I need to pick a time? Sia, once you leave this party, what awaits you is total ruin.
Tanya.
I just hit Sia. Are you here to demand justice for her?
No, you've misunderstood.
Before, when I didn't touch her, you always thought I was the villain. Now that I've actually hit her, you're not holding me accountable. Is this another one of your games?
Tanya, back when you were with the Heath family, you suffered a lot. I'm also very sad about Susie's death.
Enough. Your tears are worthless to me. Shane, your dear sister-in-law killed my 2 children. She must pay for it. A life for a life. A debt must be paid. That's only natural.
Sia, why are you just getting back? Where were you? What happened to your face? Hey, stop right there. Didn't you see us standing here? Just strutting past us.
Are you watchdogs? Do I need your permission to go anywhere?
Talking to your former mother-in-law like that, I'll beat you to death. I'll beat you to death.
Your son and I are already divorced. You people have nothing to do with me.
What's the noise?
Oh son, this woman dared to hit me in public. Going to do something.
Mom, sister-in-law, we have more important business today. Making such a scene here. Where's your decorum?
Shane. Tanya, let me tell you, we're about to be producers for Listen to the Wind. Crushing you is as easy as crushing an ant.
Fine. Then pray that your Heath family can really make a comeback this time. Otherwise, with all the old and new grudges, I'll settle every debt one by one.
Humph.
Everyone. I'm the investment agent for the Listen to the Wind crew. First, I'd like to thank President Heath for the support. I wonder, President Heath, how much will you invest this time?
Isn't it obvious? My son will definitely be the lead investor.
Mom.
Hey, ha ha ha. Sheen Group has already put $300 million into the Listen to the Wind crew. If President Heath can bid higher than them.
Zane, our budget is only $100 million at most.
President Heath, for the Listen to the Wind crew, we aren't short of investors. This small amount isn't quite appropriate.
Zane. Look, our Heath family is also the richest in River City. Look at this fame. It'll be good for the crew's promotion.
Miss Byrne, your Heath family had one scandal after another. Status, it's not what it used to be.
Isn't it just a bunch of actors filming? Why act so high-end?
Zane, besides adding investment, is there any other way for us to join Listen to the Wind crew?
Since the Heath family has no money, then provide the talent.
Provide talent? How?
Our crew needs a female villain. I think your image fits perfectly. Why don't you play it?
But I can't act at all.
It's fine as long as the image fits.
I knew Arcia would be a star if she acted.
Since she agreed. President Heath, let's sign the cooperation contract.
Happy to work with you.
President Heath, what do you mean by this?
Zane, we've provided money and talent for Listen to the Wind. Are we qualified to meet the Listen to the Wind creators?
You mean President Heath? You want to meet our top producer?
Exactly. I want to see her and talk to her in person.
President Heath, you just signed the contract. And now you have demands. You're acting too entitled.
Forget it. Zane. Anyway, I'll be in Listen to the Wind soon. Meeting the top producer is only a matter of time. No rush.
Let me explain the scene to you. The scene goes like this. The female villain intentionally falls into the water to frame the lead. You'll need to struggle in the water.
What? Falling in and struggling?
Sia, so you're scared to hear about what you've done?
Zane, water is dangerous. A living person was struggling in the water. Who's responsible if something happens?
The crew is here to ensure her safety. Besides, you're an adult. What's wrong with a bit of water? Weren't those your own words?
Tanya, why are you everywhere? You're like a ghost that won't leave.
Tanya. We're discussing a partnership with Listen to the Wind. Please leave. Don't make a scene.
I'm making a scene? You just signed and you're already being picky. Who's the one causing trouble?
Mom, sister-in-law, quiet down. Tanya, you really shouldn't be here today. Just go back.
Based on what? Why can everyone else be here? Why can't I?
Are you a stray dog or something? Are you upset my son kicked you out? Are you here to beg for him back?
You're delusional. As for him and all of you, I've been sick of you for a long time.
Oh please, still talking tough. Why else would you crawl back here?
Watch your mouth. She is our...
Worry about yourselves instead of me. Don't you need Listen to the Wind to save the Heath family? Do you still want this opportunity? Think about it carefully.
Who are you to tell us what to do?
Tanya. The industry runs on capital. Even if you slept with movie King Shah, you'd have no power.
If not for Miss Sheen, you wouldn't even be allowed here. Let alone work with Listen to the Wind.
A woman the Heath family threw out. We're supposed to care what she thinks.
Shut up. I leave for a minute and they bully you like this.
I'm fine. I'm used to it.
Movie King Shah. She started it. The Heath family truly wants this partnership.
So why does Miss Sheen only target you? Why just the Heath family? You must have caused trouble first. If you want to work together, follow the rules. If they tell you to jump, you jump.
Shane. It's trauma from when I fell into the water. I'm scared.
The crew are professionals, they'll keep you safe. Didn't you say those exact words to Susie? Why have you forgotten them now that it's your turn?
Enough. As long as I'm here, no one will force my sister-in-law to do anything dangerous.
What a touching bond, Shane. When your sister-in-law forced Susie to jump, Susie must have wished you'd stand up for her too.
No, I don't want to.
If you don't listen, I'll tell your father to disown you.
Those are two different things. We're talking about my sister-in-law now. Why bring up Susie?
Because your sister-in-law killed Susie. Shane, Susie was your own daughter. Did you ever protect her like this? You even lied about not having an affair. Do you think I'd believe that?
What are you talking about? My brother died young. She's my sister-in-law. What's wrong with me looking after her?
Tanya. Don't project your own loose morals onto everyone else.
Sia, you seduced a married man and became a secret mistress. I think you're the rat on the street your mother mentioned. Everyone wants to beat you down.
Shane, Tanya is lying. Your brother told you to care for me. Besides, I'm carrying a child for the Heath family. You must make Tanya give me an explanation.
Stop right there. Do you think you can just leave after slandering her?
Don't touch me. You're disgusting.
Tanya, I know you've suffered in the Heath family, but my sister-in-law only wants the best for the family. Why do you have to be so difficult?
Me difficult? Shane, do you even have a heart? I regret marrying you. I suffered for 10 years for nothing, and it cost my child's life. If I could restart, I'd wish I never met you.
I won't let you say that.
Oh, but I will. What right do you have to judge me? The Heath family just wants to use the Listen to the Wind crew to solve your financial crisis. I'm telling you, as long as I'm here, you won't get this project.
Fine. You're really going against me? You have to make things hard for sister-in-law Tanya? I'm telling you. In your dreams.
President Heath, I'm giving you a friendly warning. You only provided $100 million for the Listen to the Wind crew. That little money doesn't give you the right to bark orders.
What if I increase the investment to $300 million?
What? $300 million?
I'll increase the investment to $300 million and demand you cut the diving scenes and kick Tanya out of here. Is that enough? From now on, if Tanya dares to set foot in the crew, she's challenging the Heath family.
President Heath, for a woman who can never be yours. You're so cruel to your ex-wife. If word gets out, it won't look good.
This is family business. Movie King Shaw. Aren't you overstepping?
If it's about Tanya, I'm making it my business.
Shane, I really didn't expect you'd go this far for Sia. But this building and the whole Listen to the Wind crew, and every inch of land here belongs to me. You like throwing money around? Then keep going. I want to see how far you'll go to back Sia. To what extent you'll go.
This is indeed the Sheen Group property deed. But why is it in Tanya's name? Son Sia, what's going on?
How is this possible?
This Tanya. Could she be the eldest miss of the Sheen Group?
President Heath, tell me, do you have the right to cut my scenes now? Do you have the right to kick me out?
Tanya, what's going on?
Your 300 million is worth nothing to me. You want to back Sia? Then buy all of the Sheen family's assets. But even if you did, the Heath and Byrne families combined aren't enough. Either Sia obeys the crew's orders, or the Heath family is in breach of contract. Wait for the whole industry to be notified. President Heath, how do you want to choose?
You.
Oh no, it's over. We've offended the eldest Miss Sheen. Shane, what should we do?
How is this possible? She's just a wild girl from the country. How could she be the daughter of the Sheen group? Something's wrong. Mom, look. There's no signature on this, and no seal either. Anyone could just print this on the street.
You're right. This little brat dared to trick us.
Shane. Tanya just used this to embarrass you in public and challenge your authority. You can't let her off easily.
This Tanya actually dared to impersonate the heiress of Sheen Manor. The Sheen group has such a high status. Even our Shane is no match for them. Who does Tanya think she is? Movie King Shaw, you've already taken my son's money. You must cooperate with us.
Fine. Since your Heath family is willing to provide people, I'll give you some face.
Let's get a try. Get ready. Come on. Action. So fast. Take more shots. That's the only way to capture the actor's real reaction. Only then will the audience believe it.
Save me.
Didn't you want to show your face and enter the industry? Sure. I'll give you this chance. Instead of playing a good person, a face like yours playing a villain, we'll make the audience remember you faster.
Movie King Shaw, when it comes to dirty tricks, you're the best.
Mom, they practically kicked me into the water. This is too much.
It must be that wicked Tanya's doing. Just wait until I post all those scandals online. Let the netizens tear her apart.
Mom, about her impersonating the Sheen heiress. We must let the CEO of the Sheen group know and see how she handles it.
Good.
Mom, sister-in-law, what are you two plotting again? Didn't I tell you to stop? What are you planning to do to Tanya now?
Why are you yelling? Can't you see your sister-in-law struggling in the water? It's all Tanya's fault, that bitch.
Sister-in-law, I felt bad for you living alone. It's not easy. That's why I turned a blind eye to what you did to Tanya. But that doesn't mean I don't know anything. Don't push my patience.
Shane, what are you talking about? Don't you hate Tanya too?
I should never have married you. You made me suffer for 10 years for nothing. If I could do it all over again, I wish I'd never met you.
Anyway, the Heath family has secured the Listen to the Win project. Leave Tanya alone from now on.
Shane. Shane, come back. Shane. Help. Save me.
Daddy, save me.
Susie,
Daddy.
I originally thought that if I saw Sia suffer the same way Susie did, I would feel better. But even if Sia suffers more, Susie won't come back.
Tanya, it's all my fault. If I had returned home a few years earlier, maybe I could have helped you and Susie.
Hello? Shane, what do you want now?
Tanya, Mom and sister-in-law were rude to you at the banquet. I apologize to you on their behalf, but you also lied about being the Sheen family daughter. You're in the wrong too. Let's both back down. Can you just let sister-in-law go?
I lied to you? Talking to you is such a struggle. Hanging up.
Tanya, are you really going to divorce me?
What's wrong, Tanya? Is it Shane? Is he bothering you again?
It's all in the past. From now on, I have nothing to do with him anymore. Hank, if you're free, find me some 6-foot stars with abs.
What do you want them for?
Don't worry about it. Just find them. Anyway, I want to see them at home tomorrow.
I fit those criteria too. Look at my abs.
What are you doing?
Didn't you want to see abs?
Who said I wanted to see yours? I want them. Tu seduce sia. Can you do that?
Then you should find male models. I don't want to get dirty.
Tanya,
President Heath, it's the middle of the night. Is something wrong?
movie King Shaw, what are you doing with my wife?
She's been married to you for 10 years and bore your kids. Have you ever truly looked at her? Now you're acting all devoted? Don't you think you're being ridiculous?
Hank, this is between us as a couple.
Soon it won't be.
Tanya, is this your attitude? Letting him interfere in our family matters?
Why are you so triggered, Shane? When I had conflicts with Sia before, didn't you always side with her, an outsider?
President Heath, since you don't cherish Tanya, someone else will cherish her for you.
Taking her away won't help. As long as I don't divorce her, she's still Shane's wife.
So sign the divorce agreement already. All right, the show's over. He didn't follow us.
But I really...
Thank you, Hank. Thank you for always staying by my side.
Whether now or in the future, I will always stand by you unconditionally.
Are these the 6-foot hunks with abs you found?
Since you want to deal with Sia anyway, Director Sully has a special relationship with her.
Wait, Movie King Shaw. Don't say things like that.
When Tanya and I had rumors before. Who said that? It made me have to clear them up. How should we settle this?
Movie King Shaw, that. Sia made me do all that. She gave me a lot of money. I was blinded by greed.
I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Sia ruined my family before. I want her disgraced. The Heath family and the Byrne family invested $300 million in the Listen to the Wind crew. That adds to their financial pressure. The opportunity is right in front of them. I bet they'll put up the money.
You want revenge, so why send the money?
Profit is just a facade. I want them to pay a steeper price. Sia, I'll destroy you completely this time.
Movie investments take so long to pay back. The Heath family's capital chain is stuck.
Shane, don't worry, we'll find a way. Hello, Director Sully. What? You have a way to fix our capital chain? Director Sully. How should we solve our financial crisis?
Sia, when Shane sees these videos and photos, will you still keep your wealth?
Shane. Stop worrying, our chance to bounce back. is here.
Ads? New media isn't doing well lately. Ads don't make much profit.
This isn't a normal ad. It's the gray industry.
No way. Our reputation will be ruined if it blows up.
Shane. We need money above all else.
Fine. Set up a meeting with that investor tomorrow. Let's test his financial strength first.
Okay.
Sia, have you thought about the investment?
Director Sully, we'll invest in your project in her name. But we have something else to discuss. We want you to invest in our project. This solves our financial issues and makes you a fortune. Would you like to invest, Director Sully?
I'll think about it. I'm going to the restroom. Producer, Shane asked me out to invest in their project. How does this affect our plan?
I knew they wouldn't bite so easily. This project is a mess the Heath family couldn't offload for years. They're just looking for a fall guy in you.
What? They want to scam my money?
Not just that, they're using this to test your actual wealth. If you hesitate, they'll know instantly that you're broke. Then our setup will be for nothing.
What should we do?
Perfect, let's play along.
Fine. I'll take the Heath family business. Let's sign the contract. Once signed, I'll send the money.
Hank, transfer $50 million to Halen Sully.
Can you really take our project? I hope you're not short on funds.
Are you doubting me?
Of course not.
The money for the project is in.
Great. Let's sign the contract right now.
Wait. What are the specific returns on this project?
A conservative estimate is at least a 50% return.
Anything less than 300%? I don't do those kinds of deals.
Impressive.
Of course.
I told you Director Sully's project could solve the Heath family crisis. So we shouldn't be trying to scam him. We should join him and make it big.
Seems like President Heath invited me out today. Just to test me, not for a sincere partnership. In that case, forget it.
Wait, Director Sully. We'll work with you. We'll start with $5 million.
I didn't expect Sia to be so bold, seducing a married man, yet she's so cautious with investing, only $5 million.
3 days later, return $10 million to her, principal plus interest.
Exactly. Only quick profits are truly tempting. Cast a long line to catch the big fish. I'll make Sia pay back everything, the joint property of Shane and mine. She will return every single cent.
Beauty burn.
Director Sully. What are you doing here? Aren't you afraid of being seen?
Well, I'm here to bring you money.
So much profit in just 3 days?
More than that, I transferred the rest to your card.
10 million. Doubled in just 3 days.
How about it? Didn't lie to you, did I?
Director Sully. I want to invest more.
Don't rush. We talked about a partnership. I helped you make so much money. Shouldn't I get a reward too?
Look at you, so impatient. Reward? Not here. I know a more exciting place. The basement of this mansion.
Didn't know you played like that. Your husband owns part of this villa, right? Is this an affair under his nose?
He's been dead for ages. Even in heaven, he can only watch.
Let's go.
What are you doing?
Sia has taken the bait. What's the next move?
Leak her investment in loan ads. Shane cares about his reputation. Let's see if he'll still protect Sia.
Shane. The investment paid off. Give me more money. For Director Sully.
You have a nerve.
What?
The Heaths invested in fake ads. You've disgraced the Heath family.
Can reputation feed us? Our image has plummeted.
I won't trade our name for money. How can I get more investors? No more Heath family money. Find your own way to invest.
Shane. Short-sighted. I will make this money. To show you who matters most. Dad. I need money for an investment.
Producer? Sia gave me 60 million.
Double it for her as usual.
Is it too risky? This is enough money already.
Far from enough. She's responsible for Susie's life. Money can't pay for that.
Her money is from the Byrne Group. The Heath family isn't involved.
They fell out so fast. Thought Shane would support her. It doesn't matter. She's hooked now. Soon, all her assets, bring them all in. This time, I'll make sure she goes bankrupt.
Producer. Sia hasn't replied since I returned her money. Maybe she's satisfied and won't invest anymore.
No rush. Given how greedy she is, she won't miss this chance to make money.
Hello. What? Sia, you want to invest another 100 million? Okay, I'll arrange it right away.
She took the bait. Tell her the lead investor wants to see her in 3 days. And I've got a big surprise for her.
Sia, didn't you say the famous investor invited you to dinner? Why haven't they shown up after all this time?
Mom, wait a bit longer. Big investors always arrive late. Mom, could that be the investor? Hello, I'm Sia.
I know. Long time no see, sister-in-law.
Tanya, why are you here?
Surprised to see me.
What's a tramp like you doing here? Did you hear the Heath family is doing well? Are you here to get back with my son?
What a joke. I lost interest in him long ago. As for you two, you make me feel sick.
Keep dreaming, Tanya. The Heath family has support now. We'll be back in the high society soon. And you'll always be at the bottom.
Is that so? Then you'd better suck up to the investor. Or you'll be doomed for offending her.
You. Once we're successful, you'll be the city's joke. A truly abandoned wife.
Fine. Let's see if I'm the one being hated. Or if you'll be humiliated and ruined.
What's the noise?
Director Sully, you're finally here. Come.
Isn't she right here?
Where? I don't see her.
Is it possible that I'm the investor?
A country bumpkin acting like an investor. Get out.
I'm your financial backer. You want me out? Then who will you deal with?
Exactly. She is the big investor who called to meet you.
Surprised? I've been the one guiding your investments. I also helped the Heath family through the crisis.
Tanya, how could you trick her into doing loan ads?
Does Sia even care about that? The stuff she films is way more explicit than this. Wanna see?
Shane. Mom, let me explain.
My eldest son died young, and this is how you betray him.
Sister-in-law. Never knew you had such a side behind your facade.
It's not like that.
If I post this video online now, the Heath family's reputation will be ruined.
Dear daughter-in-law, you can't do that. After all, you're Shane's ex-wife. If his reputation is ruined, how does that benefit you?
Whether he lives or dies is none of my business. Humiliation. And now you're coming back to beg me? Too late. The Heath family, and you, Sia, are all finished.
No, you can't.
Tanya, must you be so heartless?
Shane. From the moment she killed Susie, she should have expected this day. You have no right to judge me.
Shane. Mom, don't listen to this bitch's lies. I can explain.
Don't call me Mom. You've shamed the Heath family. You're kicked out as of today. I don't want a daughter-in-law like you.
No, you can't. Mom, I'm carrying a child of the Heath family. You can't do this to me.
Speaking of which, sister-in-law, are you really pregnant?
What do you mean?
This is what you've longed for, the late brother's child. Just for this thing, you beat me in the ancestral hall, caused my miscarriage, and even killed my only daughter. Take a good look. This is what she looked like.
Sister-in-law, what is going on here? Speak.
Shane, I can explain. Your brother died young. I was all alone in the Heath family, with no one to turn to. Without a child by my side, I'd have no place here. So
you use this fake to fool us?
No. It's Tanya. She was a bully in the Heath family, always working against me. I was desperate. That's why I did it.
Sia, your helpless act really disgusts me. You're going to rot in jail and never recover.
Tanya, don't go.
President Heath, please stop harassing me. Deal with your family mess first.
Tanya.
President Heath, chasing her is rude.
Movie King Shaw, time and again. You meddle in my family affairs. What do you want?
Family affairs? Shane. She's been married to you for 10 years. Did you ever treat her as your wife? Treat her as an equal? After hurting her this much. Now you suddenly want to be family? Ridiculous.
Tanya, I was wrong. Give me a chance to make it up.
Enough. She married you so passionately. Back then, for 10 whole years. She suffered so much. Now you say you regret it and want to brush everything aside. Shane, if you're a real man, don't even think about glossing over everything like this. Sign the divorce papers. Reflect on yourself. Repent sincerely. Use your actions to make up for all the years you've owed her. Otherwise, you have no right to show up before her, much less ask for her forgiveness.
Tanya, I really regret it.
Shane and I are finally divorced.
At least he's man enough to finally sign it.
Hank, thanks for bringing the clues from the hospital. Otherwise, I couldn't have exposed Sia's fake pregnancy.
Fake pregnancy?
Yes, President Heath's sister-in-law wasn't actually pregnant. She came to the hospital that day and reassigned most of our doctors, which meant that little girl received no treatment and died of asthma.
Tanya, forget your past with him. If you're going to start a new relationship, would you consider me?
No. My relationship with Shane was a complete failure. I have no confidence.
I know what you mean. But if you ever decide to move on, would you consider me?
I can't.
Why not?
You're an international movie king, and I'm just a divorced woman. If word gets out, it'll ruin your reputation.
I don't care.
Stop it. What you should do now is find a woman from a similar background, not a divorcee like me, who has a child.
Tanya, I don't want you to see yourself that way. You have no idea how wonderful you are to me. I'll wait right here for you until you change your mind.
Shane.
Sister-in-law, where are you going in such a rush?
Shane. What are you doing?
You're still lying to me.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
Keep pretending. You faked that pregnancy just to stay in the Heath family. You framed Tanya and Susie and threw yourself into the water. Actually, you jumped in yourself that day, didn't you?
That's not true. Shane, you've got it wrong.
Wrong? What about Susie's accident? Was that a misunderstanding too? You knew Susie was having an attack, but you kept me outside on purpose, stalling for time, until Susie died. How could you be so cruel?
How? I clearly deleted the surveillance. Shane, no. It's not what you think. Everything I did, I had my reasons. Your brother passed away early. And I was all alone. If I didn't fight for myself, in the Heath family, where would I stand?
Then what about Susie? She was just a child. What did she do wrong? Hurting her. Did you have reason for that too? You're committing a crime. Do you even realize that?
No, Shane.
You drove a wedge, and the rift between Tanya and me is deeper than ever, including Susie. Died together. You ruined my family. What's your grudge against me? Why the hate? Tell me. After all I did for you, after all that trust, only to end up losing my wife and child. I never thought. You were lying to me all along.
It's not like that. It's Tanya. As long as she's in this family, I'll never have a place. If you want to blame someone, blame her for marrying you. With her around, my status in the Heath family was at stake. So all this was her own fault.
So that's what you think, is it? I can't believe all these years. For a woman like you, I betrayed my family who loved me. What have I done to Tanya and Susie? What did I do?
Shane. Don't be foolish. Tanya was never an innocent woman. She seduced movie king Shaw behind your back, behind the scenes. Who knows how many people she's slept with.
Shut up. Even now, you're still slandering her. Go. Apologize to Tanya with me. Then go to Susie's grave to kowtow and repent.
I won't. You want me to apologize to Tanya?
That's right. Not just you, but me too, if you don't. I'll turn you and myself. You'll rot in prison.
Shane. Doing this for her? Turning against me? Tell the truth. Do you regret it? Divorced Tanya. You fell for her.
So what if I did? I only blame myself. I realized too late. I owed her so much. I'll use everything I have to make it up to her. I hope I can get her forgiveness and be together again. As for you, you have no choice but to repent for your sins.
Shane. No. You can't. How could you do this to me? What should I do?
From the very beginning, I've only ever seen you as my sister-in-law. You're just delusional.
Shane. Tanya. I ended up like this today because of you. I'm not done with you. At worst, we'll go down together.
Oh no, this is bad. Producer, Shane and Sia had a huge fight. Sia took a lot of money and fled the Heath family.
Let her run. Why are you panicking?
No, I'm afraid she'll go crazy and do something to hurt you, producer.
Then it doesn't matter even more. We just wait for her to show up.
Movie King Shaw means, since Sia dared to run away with her stubborn nature, she'll show up sooner or later.
Exactly. We just need a plan. Wait for her to appear and catch her once and for all.
Brilliant.
Tanya. Premieres tomorrow of Listen to the Wind. We've prepared for so long. It's finally being released. Excited?
Of course. I'm also looking forward to it. The result of our hard work.
Today is the premiere of Listen to the Wind. Thanks to our star producer for bringing us this visual feast.
As for our movie, the box office and reviews are solid. Next, it's time to enter the global market.
Tanya, I knew you could do it.
Look what you've done to me, Tanya. How can you live so freely?
Producer, just now, the International Golden Man Committee sent us congratulations, saying our movie has already received a nomination for the Golden Man.
To win this big award won't be a problem for us.
Stop right there, Tanya. So smug. Where are you going?
Sia, what do you want now?
What do I want? Tanya. You seduced movie King Shaw, used your body to climb up, for your own gain. I've already told his fans. Soon his fans will dox you. Get ready to be ruined. And become a despised, social outcast.
Sia, you ain't crazy. Why are you troubling Tanya again?
President Heath is here too. I never knew. You could be such a simp. Ha. No matter how hard you simp. She only has eyes for the movie king, not you.
Sia, you're really funny.
What do you mean?
You think exposing my relationship with Hank can destroy me. You're dreaming. Seems you still don't know my true identity.
What identity could you have? You're just a useless bumpkin. A wealthy family's cast off.
I cast off?
Open your damn eyes. Look closely. This is our producer. Only she dumps others. No one dares dump her.
Producer? Tanya, could it be you are that international gold medal producer?
How is that possible? She's a divorced woman. How could she be that gold medal producer?
A divorced woman? So what? Who says a divorced woman can't have her own career? And who knows if a divorced woman before once had her very own brilliant life?
With her status as a gold medal producer, she doesn't need to please anyone.
Everyone has dreams. Some women give up their careers for marriage and love. Their sacrifices and dedication should not be looked down upon. nor should they be taken for granted.
Well said. Tanya, I love your confidence.
Tanya, you're the gold medal producer? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I wanted to tell you, but did you care? In the past, was even 1 minute ever mine?
Since the truth is out. Security. Get these irrelevant people out of here. Our good mood.
What are you doing? What are you? Let go of me. Let me go. I haven't lost. None of you even think. Get out of here alive.
Sia, what are you up to now?
Tanya. I knew it all along. Today's plan wouldn't be easy, so I have a backup plan.
Sia, you're insane.
I've taken all of the Heath family's assets. Right now, the whole venue has been bought off. Hundreds of people are surrounding us, with helicopter patrols. Without my permission today, none of you are leaving here alive.
Sia, do you even know what you're doing? Oh,
Shane. Oh. Don't you know? I've never actually stopped loving you. But you never had eyes for me. You only see Tanya, that wicked woman. Why? I won't accept this.
You've lost your mind.
Now she's a star producer. While I'm a joke. She has fame and fortune, while I have nothing.
Tanya earned everything she has because she deserves it.
Now you're playing the devoted lover? She's in the spotlight, while I'm despised by all. So she's a star producer? She's still only human. Today, none of you are letting her live. Get them.
Don't be afraid. I have a backup plan.
Stop. Let's see who dares touch the Sheen heiress.
Dad, what are you doing here?
How is this possible? Could she be?
Tanya, President Sheen of the Sheen Group, is your father?
This is impossible. She's not just a star producer, but also the Sheen family daughter. I don't believe it.
Tanya is the only Sheen heiress. If it weren't for the fact she was dead set on marrying into the Heath family, I would never have even looked at the Heath family as a family for my son-in-law.
So the backup plan you mentioned was my dad.
I had to give your father a chance to make an entrance.
So what? Even if your family is filthy rich, and you're the Sheen family daughter, so what? Today, you still have to die right here. Get her. Why are you pointing at me? Point at her, hit her.
Your people have already been bought off by me, including your people outside, and the helicopters. Now, everywhere here, inside and out, not one will listen to you.
How is that possible? I spent every bit of our Byrne family fortune, and the Heath family fortune.
Even 10 Byrne and Heath families combined couldn't even match half of the Sheen family wealth. How dare you hurt my daughter? Arrest her.
Let go of me.
Tanya, are you okay?
You protected me so well. I'm fine.
Tanya, I'll take this chance today to tell you something.
I know what you want to say, but I want to take you somewhere first.
Tanya,
President Heath, it's time to let go. You owe her too much, and it's too late to make it up. Now she's looking for her own happiness. If you really care for her, just let go.
Tanya, is there really no chance for us?
Susie, Mommy finally avenged you. But I still can't accept the fact that you're gone. I always feel like you're still by my side. That you'll run over, smiling and calling me Mom.
Tanya, don't be sad. Susie is in heaven. She must be very happy there.
If only none of this had happened, how wonderful it would be.
As long as we still keep her in our hearts, she will never truly leave us.
Susie, this is Uncle Shaw. You never met him while you were alive. Mom is introducing him to you now. If you were still here, you'd definitely like him a lot.
Susie, don't you worry. I will definitely take good care of Mom for you. Of course, in my heart, there will always be a place for you.
Mom. Susie has finally waited for you.
Susie, Mom misses you so much. Mom really misses you so much.
Mom. Are you happy now?
Happy. Mom is happy to see Susie.
Mom. Is Uncle Shaw good to you?
Yes. He is.
Then do you have any regrets now?
Regrets? My biggest regret is failing to protect you. My biggest regret is failing to protect you.
Mom. Susie has become a little angel. It's not your fault. Susie will always be with you, whether you see me or not. Mom. Can you hug Susie again? Susie wants you to be happy. If Mom is happy, Susie is happy.
Susie,
What's wrong? What's wrong, Tanya? Did you have a nightmare?
I dreamed of Susie. She said she's always with me, I just can't see her.
Of course. Our loved ones will always be with us as long as we don't forget them. They would never leave.
She said she wants me to be happy.
We all want you to be happy.
Does your offer still stand?
Of course.
You're right. Look forward. You can't live in the shadow of the past forever.
Don't worry. I won't let you repeat the same mistakes.